The chase is winding down in the Gatorade Cup Series season number 10, and we head to the Iowa Speedway in Newton, Iowa for the Advanced Auto Parts 400 chase race number 9 of 12 in the Gatorade Cup Series season number 10. Riley Sampson, one of our chasers, in the 40s on the pole for today's race. Outside of him, second at 19 of Carson Bowers. In third place, it is third in points, Marshall Burrow, 6 points back of the points lead. Fourth place, Anthony Hernandez, running out the top 5, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in car number 9. Then sixth is fourth in points, Riley Sprague, 9 points back of the points lead. Seventh place, we have JJ Reed. Eighth, it's Isaac Nichols. In ninth, Ryan Breimer, who's outside 10th teammate, Nathan Stapleton. Rest of the field, there's Diego Yepes. Inside of him, Roman Fenway, the 13 car, with Casey Nanico and Griffin Lynn, the 7. Then William Seaman and points leader Anthony Fox, the 38, comes in with a 4-point advantage. Then there's Justin Zidell and Steve Morgan, the 35, with Jay Jefferson and Max Anderson, the 83. Then there's Sebastian Kukulon and Luke Rainey. Behind them, second in points, Jose Mills and Trey Rainey, the 18 car, with Dale Lightning and Edwin Mendez, the 11. Then we have Jonathan Beeford and Anton and Charles Bois, with Carter Friesen and Cole Luigi. Then there's Levi Shones and Patrick Smith, with Scott Gregory and Adam Garcia, the 22. Then we have Jeff Bright and Michael Gregory, with Jake Richardson, Eli Bright, TJ Hanley, and Kashawn Richardson. In the final row, Derek Hamill, the 20, Marcus Sachi, the 17. There's our 4-2 car starting lineup for the Advanced Auto Parts 400 chase race number 9 in season 10 of the Gatorade Cup Series. Let's get the engines fired up with this starting command.
Drivers, start your engines!
The 42 car field is rolling off the starting grid at the Iowa Speedway for 7th 8th mile racing in Newton, Iowa. Coming in, Anthony Fox with the points over 4 by Jose Mills. Third in points, Marshall Burrow, 6 points back, and 9 points back in fourth. It's Riley Sprague. 60 laps here in Iowa for chase race number 9. Samson Bowers front row to take the green flag. We're racing at the Iowa Speedway. Marshall Burrow does it. He leads lap 1 of the Advanced Auto Parts 400. First, second, Hernandez to the inside, Sampson to turn 1. And Fitzwater looks 3 wide the 9. Hernandez hard on the gas off turn number 2, trying to take that spot away down the back. Side by side for second to turn number 3. Hernandez on the inside, gonna drive it in deep. Get by that 40 car to try and shot the 9.5 of Burrow. They go through the corner. Burrow leads the second lap. Hernandez is clear in second, looking for the lead. And now for third, Fitzwater to the inside, Sampson in turn 1. Now about Zachary Fitzwater Sr. making a big charge to the inside. Use that yellow line. Look at him. It turns so well. He's looking inside the 4 Hernandez to turn 3. He's down there. What a great set of corners out of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. to move all the way to P2. Great run for the 9. Great speed early on. Can you hold it throughout a long run? It's a big question. Look at Fox already the inside starting to move forward. Past Nathan Stapleton. Looking to pass Riley Sprague, who comes in 4th in the points. Fox gaining points with every pass he makes for the lead. There goes Fitzwater. Inside Burrow, not clear. Sliding up. Up the hill they go. 9 carries the 9.5 at the racetrack. They both get high and into the wall for the 9.5 of Burrow. Reads in second. Burrow still scraping the wall to turn 1. In it hard. The 9.5 gets off it. It goes wide through turn 1. Look at 3 wide now. Look at JJ Reed for the Leon Fitzwater. The 9 clears. Caution's out. Yellow flag, Gregory, Michael Gregory, and Jeff Bright crash. Racing back around 3 wide. Fenway to the side, Sampson to look 4 wide. Griffin Lynn goes inside. Fitzwater back in front, lap 5. JJ Reed second, Sampson third, 3 wide between Burrow, Fenway, and Lynn for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Caution flag in the air for the first time here at Iowa. As it looks like Michael Gregory and Jeff Bright had some hard damage. Gregory definitely getting the worst of it. Jeff Bright coming to pit row as well. So it looks like those two may be the only 2 involved. Caution flag is in the air for the first time today. Let's see what happened to bring out the caution. 2 Gatorade Cup Series champions involved in this first incident. This was at the back of the field outside the top 30. Michael Gregory in the middle of a 3-wide. He let Bright went low. 41 gets too high up the racetrack into the 55 Charles Bois. Hard into the outside wall. You can see Cole Luigi the 42 getting more damage. He let Bright scrapes off the wall. And right there's 4-1 bounce off the wall. Jeff Bright in his path. Nowhere for the 5 to go. And impacts the front end of the 4-1. So how about that? The drivers that got major damage in that, Michael Gregory, Jeff Bright, Cole Luigi, all 3 of them are past Gatorade Cup Series champions. Eli Bright as well got some damage in the 88 car. He got some side damage after bouncing off the 41. Right there into the wall. And they called Luigi heavy front end damage on the 42. Caution flag in the air for the first time in the Advanced Auto Parts 400 just after Fitzwater took the lead from the 9-5 Burrow. Fitzwater back in front. JJ Reed in second. Sampson and others bounced back behind for third. Fitzwater out front after our first yellow flag here in Iowa. Coming back to the restart will be on lap number 10 once we get going. Fitzwater still up front in the car number 9. Michael Gregory, Cole Luigi out from the crash. Jeff Bright stayed on the racetrack, but he's 1 lap behind our race leaders. Jeff will ride in the 40th position for now, so we have 39 cars on the lead lap. Leading them is Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in car number 9. Second place, it's J.J. Reed. Third for Riley Sampson. Fourth for Marshall Burrow. Fifth for Roman Fenway. Points are Fox rides in 8th, trying to gain oh so many points over his competition. Back to the restart zone, and back green. Fitzwater, a decent jump there in the 9 car. Reed tried to stay with. He did a good job at that into turn 1. He'll look to the inside. Fitzwater goes up the racetrack. Reed trying to get to the bottom off turn 2 and down the back. They stay single file for now inside the top 10. Now Reed with the peak through 3 and 4. Fitzwater with the racetrack. Reed follows him up there. Here comes Sampson now behind the 40. That's for second and looking for the lead. Could be a 2-for-1 deal for Riley Sampson to turn 1. There he goes. Pole sitter looking on Fitzwater to try to get it back. And here comes Burrow the 9-5. Digging on the bottom of the racetrack, looking for all the points he can get to try and gain on the 38. Hard into the corner for Sampson, slides up the 40s there, or the 9s there, excuse me. And now they look 3 wide for second. Burrow fends off Griffin Lynn for now, gets down line. Sampson to the front, Burrow to second. Now the 40 goes with the racetrack. Here comes the 9-5 in the gas off turn 2. He'll go to the inside of the 40. But couldn't get there. Sampson powers off the top to stay clear for now, but Burrow tries it hard to the corner. But only clears the 9, didn't get to the 40. Here comes Lynn down the 7. Our top 3 drivers, all chasers. Sampson, Burrow, Lynn. Fenway coming forward as well, the 13 car inside the top 5. There goes Burrow to the inside of Sampson. Now this time he's down there. And side by side down the backstretch of the race. Burrow and Sampson. Look at that slide job. It's failed. They make contact. Lynn says 3 wide. Oh, pinches the wall around the go. Burrow and Sampson wreck at the front of the field. They're sideways. Does anyone else get collected? There it is, you peasants. 9-5. Oh, hard to it. The crash goes to 31 of William Seaman. And Carter Freeze in the 34 gets some front end damage. Our first yellow flag of the race. Lynn back in front. They're going to come down the pit lane now. And how heartbreaking is that for Marshall Burrow coming in trying to beat Anthony Fox in the points. And now he's definitely not getting, might be out of the race. Such an aggressive move for early on in this Advanced Auto Parts 400. Didn't have to make that move when he did. But he did make it and ends up causing an accident, battling for the lead. Lynn takes advantage and gets to the top spot as the field will come down pit road for some fresh Goodyear Eagles and a full tank of Sunoco Racing fuel for sure. We'll see what the 7 does on pit road. Look at Anthony Fox mowing his way through the field inside the top. It looks like no tires going on there on race leaders. I think if I'm further back in the field now, that is... Oh, look at Fenway beat Lynn out. Roman Fenway's team does it on pit road. They're out in front. Hernandez beats the 7. No, Lynn beats the 4 off pit road, but Roman Fenway's team does the job. He gets off of pit road in front. But what happened as Riley Sampson and Marshall Rowe make contact, battling for the lead. 40 will be out of the Advanced Auto Parts 400. Battling very hard for the race lead. Marshall Burrow slides at the racetrack too high. The 40 of Riley Sampson is out there. They race through 3 and 4. Burrow rubbing with the 40 of Riley Sampson. They come off the corner, up the racetrack, and Sampson squeezed into the wall by Marshall Burrow. Around they both go. Look at Fitzwater and JJ Reed do a great job stopping and getting down low to get by. And right as they're sitting sideways, broadside the track for the 95. Diego Yepes comes in and nails the 95. 40's going to get hit hard by William Seaman right there. What a sledgehammer hit for the 31 into the 40. Eli Bright, the 88, comes in. He just kind of bounces through. Carter Friesen gets some front end damage right there, hitting the 40 Riley Sampson. That definitely takes Sampson out of the race. Burrow drives away. I think he's going to be still left on the racetrack, but we'll be at the back of the field with damage now. I think that was just too aggressive for Marshall Burrow this early on the race. We're on lap number 13. Gotta know when to do some moves and when not to. And I feel like that would be a last lap move rather than a lap 13 move. So Tough break for Riley Sampson and Marshall, two of our chasers coming in. Both going to be at the back of the field or out of the race. So Griffin Lynn came into pit road first. However, it was the 13th row. Fenway getting off in front. Fenway's crew gets him the race lead. He'll try and hold on to the restart. Coming back to the green flag in Iowa, the Advanced Auto Parts 400 just cleaning up our second yellow flag of the race. Roman Fenway is out in front of the 13 for our second restart of the day in Iowa. Riley Sampson, our first chaser to DNF here today. Seaman and Yepes also will retire from the race. 37 cars on the racetrack, 36 on the lead lap. Marshall back to 35th after the damage incurred in the crash. Roman Fenway 13 leads the way. Second place is Griffin Lynn, our highest chaser. Third for Anthony Ness. Points there. Anthony Fox rides in fourth, just trying to stay out of trouble here today. And Ryan Proof trying to keep that 38 back in fifth. Then JJ Reed, Max Anderson, Nathan Stapleton, Casey Nacko, and Carson Bowers to the front 10. Back green, look at the jump for the 13 is away on the restart. Lynn spun the tires from second. What a great jump for Roman Fenway. Got away from Lynn there. And now Lynn goes up the racetrack. Look at the 4 also go up the racetrack. Oh, big time check up there. 7 has coming up here with some issue for Lynn. To pit road he goes. Another car, Nanico coming down pit road. Carson Bowers as well, the 19, 4 cars. Is that Nichols, the 48, coming down pit road? So obviously some sort of issues on these cars. They didn't take tires, so I have to wonder what it is. Maybe there is some debris there. Look at Fox up to second, Hernandez back to third. Anthony Fox, our points are up to P2 early on. Reed trying to clear Riley Spruce with 26. Did not need that to happen. He needed that 38 to fall back. Now the 26 is falling back instead. And here comes Nathan Stapleton, another chaser. Up into the picture, looking to get by for a chase point. Hernandez tried to get to Fox, but you want the racetrack. Here comes Reed to the inside. Down the back, side by side for third. The front two get away, especially with Roman Fenway, who got a great lead in the 13 car. Slide there from third. Reed slides up in Hernandez. The 4 keeps it off the wall somehow, some way. That was a great job by Hernandez to not get into the wall. The front 7 kind of got in the way. 8th on back, Ryan Brommer, Trey Rennie, Fitzwater. They're going to try and catch up. Same with Dale Lightning and Kukulon and Steve Morgan. They're going to try and catch back up here. At the front for third. Reed took it from Hernandez. Now the 4 wants it right back to the inside. Under 40 laps to go in the Advanced Hot Course 400. Roman Fenway leads the way with a monstrous restart. Fox, though, in second and to the lead. Great run for the 38. He's out front, our points leader to the lead in Iowa. This is what Fox needs. The yellow flag is out for the 3rd time. Caution is in the air. It happened off to turn 1. Zidell the 10 around. Fox back in front. Oh, they're wrecking again. Stapleton spun around on the front stretch. Don't know how it happened, but he spun down the front. He took the yellow flag in 6th, so he should be fine if he doesn't get hit. Oh, he's coming up. Gotta be careful. He got back in 6th. You can't be hitting anyone else now. So caution flag in there for the 3rd time. We're not even at the halfway point. Fox, though, our points there is out in front in Iowa. What happened entering turn number 1 with Justin Zidell in car number 10? This was an interesting situation. Watch out about the 35 of Steve Morgan. As they're racing down the front stretch, the 6 of Brommer has some sort of issue. He's slow. The 10 of Zidell comes into Morgan. 35 hits the 6. Morgan then comes down, wipes out the 10 of Zidell. The 10 goes spinning around middle of the pack. Look at Luke Green, TJ Henley evade to the outside and inside. Middle of the racetrack is Jose Mills, our second in points contender. And you see right there, every once in a while missed the 10. Caution flag in the air for the 3rd time. Zidell, lucky to not have gotten hit by 15 cars right there. So the 6th problem, he bounced off the wall. That's what happened. He bounced off the wall really hard. They got together with the 35. The 10 spun around, but somewhere Jose Mills gets damaged in all this as the pack is spreading out trying to get back. Brommer gets spun into Jose Mills into Jay Jefferson. So Jose Mills, second in points, came in 4 behind Fox. As Fox up there leading the race, the 27 involved. The 6 was still slow. I have to think there's some bigger issue on the 6. Spun by Jones into Mills, who gets into Jefferson. And then racing back around, Stapleton's inside the top 10. He got spun by Max Anderson. There's the 16, get to the inside the 46, slides up into him, slides down into A3. Stapleton goes for a spin. Watch this. Crosses the start finish right there in 6th. He's fine. He got back to the line. He should get that position back, and he does. He's going to be 6th on the restart. He will have some tires that might be worn out. We'll see how that does for the 16. Fox, though, points leaders out in front in Iowa. Coming back to the green flag, and I will restart lap number 27, cleaning up our 3rd yellow flag of the race. For Jose Mills, it's going to be a really bad points day. The last two of the last 3 races have been last place chase finishes. Today will be a second to last place chase finish, 11th place chase finish. He'll get 2 points out of the day, not what he was looking for, and root for a Gatorade Cup Series championship. Bowers, Nichols, Nanico, Jeff, Bright, and Lynn all 1 lap down. 31 cars on the lead lap. Fox, Fenway, Hernandez, Reed, through to the top 5 with Stapleton, Anderson, Fitzwater, Trey Rainey, and Dale Lightning. Back green, Fox leads the way in the 38 to turn 1. He'll sidle up the racetrack, and Fenway gets to the inside corner exit. He's looking down there. Does he have the quarter panel down there? Down the back, side by side. Fenway inside Fox, trying to take the spot away. The 13, a non-chaser. 38 is the points. Their contact. 13 bumps at 38, up into the wall for Fox. Our points are scrubbing the wall down the front stretch. Here comes Stapleton's Pro 2 chaser trying to get into it. And fourthly goes Hernandez. It's been a long time for the 4. Hernandez, it's been a long time since Hernandez has won a Gatorade Cup Series race. It's today the day where he can change it. Off to turn 3. Fox stayed cleared in 4th. So he's down the line for now. Stapleton, they'll look into the inside. Here comes Reed, 3 wide for the lead. JJ Reed, a big move. Hernandez leads the way. Reed to the inside, turn 1. Sliding up the racetrack, Fox coming back. He just got put in the wall a few laps to go. Back on the inside, looking for the lead on Reed. That 38 is strong here today, and he's showing it. 3 wide to the inside, slides up, Reed's up there. 46 went the track, and Fenway 3 wide. Roman, Fenway 3 wide out of line. Fox in the middle lane leads the lap, but there they go. 3 wide to turn 1. Roman, Fenway the 13, the inside will grab the lead away off turn number 2. JJ Reed slides up behind the 4 Hernandez now. Can Fenway pass the 38 cleanly this time? Put him into the wall last time. He'll get behind this time. And 3 wide for second. Anderson coming forward. The 83 in the middle of the racetrack. He'll move to second in turn 1. Get by the 30 of Anthony Fox. All these chasers want that 38 to fall back as quick as he can. We're halfway done. 38 rides in 3rd. He'll try and get down line right there. So the 83 tries to slide up and take the 13's line away. Max Anderson to the point in Iowa. Getting by Roman Fenway. 29 laps remain. Here comes Fox right back in the inside, moving back forward. Anthony Fox trying to spoil the party of the drivers who came in the top seats. Fox came as one of the last drivers to make it. In fact, he's the last driver inside the top 10. He moves to second, get by Roman Fenway. Contact, Fitzwater, Hernandez rubbed. Off turn 4, the 9 grabs the spot from the 4, that's the 4th. And Trey Rainey up to 5th. Where's the 18 come from? How about Trey Rainey coming forward? The 18 start mid-pack. Fox going back by Max Anderson for the lead. But Trey Rainey up to 5th, get by Hernandez in the 4. Riley Sprinter coming back to 26. And Kukla on the 51 coming forward. Won the target race here yesterday. So he knows how to get it done. Fenway through to second, get by Max Anderson. Fitzwater coming back up to get to 3rd as Fox leads the way in the 38, out in front and in control. Fenway, nice 1 and 2 gains right on the 38. 4th yellow flag is out of the race, and it is Casey Nacko crash on the front stretch. 95 Bro may be involved, but Anson Trouble and Justin Adele definitely involved. Their days will be done. Caution flag in the air. Fox going to lead them back around with Fenway, Anderson, Fitzwater, and Trey Rainey the top 5. 4th yellow flag of the Advanced Auto Parts 400. Everyone gets a breather again. Fox out in front. We'll restart under 25 laps to go. Caution flag in the air. Anson and Charlebois, Casey and Nanico, Justin Zidell get the major damage from this. Nanico and Charlebois, along with Zidell, will be done for the day most likely. This was hard racing, basically middle of the pack. Jay Jefferson and Kashan Rich and Long Scott Gregory bound just for a top 25 spot, as they basically kind of get 4 wide here through the corner. Kashan Rich slides up and kind of wipes the 78 Jay Jefferson out. 78 sideways there off the corner, gets down. Nanico's down there. They both go up and slam the outside while Nanico spins around. 78 controls his car, get down low. That's hard damage from one of our chasers. Carter Friesen drives by. Zidell hits the 43 hard, and Charlebois comes in as well, nowhere to go, and hits. Marshall Burrow does miss. Unfortunately for him, the only chaser involved Jay Jefferson. That could be a spot the 78 decides coming on pit road. He does have some damage to 78 for sure. I don't know if it's his best 95, so it'll be interesting to see if that's going to be a point or not for Marshall Burrow. Jefferson hit the wall pretty hard as well. He got down low, obviously, knowing that he's going to have to come on pit road, it looks like. But Burrow did a great job missing it. 3 cars in all, or I guess 4 cars get major damage, one of which chaser Jay Jefferson. Speaking of chasers, points there, Anthony Fox is out in front looking for 15 points towards the championship. Fox is out in front in the Advanced Auto Parts 400 here in Iowa. Green flag this time by in Iowa. Lap number 39 is when our racers will get the green flag. It'll be just over 20 laps to go. 4 yellow flags will get any more to end the race out. Casey and Nanico, Anson and Charlebois have taken their cars to the garage, and Jay Jefferson's team has assessed the damage. It's too bad for the 78 to keep going. He will get 3 points out of today. That gives Marshall another point. Burrow right now up ahead of Griffin as well. It's another point Burrow right now, getting 5 points out of the day. Going to try and pass Carter Freeze and some others as there are 28 cars on the lead lap. Points leader Anthony Fox out in front, trying to hold on for what could be the best day of his Gatorade Cup Series career. Fenway, Anderson, Fitzwater, and Trey Ray in the top 5 with Spurley, Kukulon, Reed, Hernandez, and Stapleton in the top 10. And Fox gets away on the break. Look at the jump for the 38 and the restart. What a great jump. That's what he needed. He can't be shoveled back on the outside in these restarts. He's showing it right there. Got away from Fenway and Anderson. There's always the possibility of another yellow flag coming out and just ruining that great restart you just got. 13 slides up the track right there. And Fitzwater for third on Anderson. I think Fitzwater has had one of the best cars here today, the 9 car has. Wouldn't be shocked if he could try and get up there and battle Anthony Fox for the win. I'm sure the Chaser are going to be cheering that 9 car on, saying, go up there and win it. We can't have him getting this many points. He's already got a 4-point gap over Mills, who's out of the race. And Trey ran up to third. How about the 18 coming forward? And Trey doing a good job right now, up to P3. And Kukulon for a top 5. He won the target race yesterday, looking to win the Gatorade Cup Series race here today. He moves to the top 5 spot, get by Max Ayrton and Riley Sturgeon again. The outside falling back. He's had such a hard time staying down low here today. Fenway back by Trey Ray there, back for third. Fitzwater goes wide off turn 4, allowed the 38 to gap again. 19 laps to go. I'm thinking back to last season's finish of this race, in which Jay Jefferson, Special Kukulon, dragged race back to the start-finish line. Jefferson won the race by a nose over Kukulon, as the rest of our front runners wrecked behind, down 3 and 4 right off turn 4. What's going to happen this season for a win? 18 laps to go in Iowa. Fox is gone. Fitzwater trying to get there in second. Now, Fitzwater, his car isn't handling right. He needs to be holding the bottom of the racetrack. He just can't get down low. And when Fox goes up the racetrack, so does the 9. So the 9's not really getting anything. And in fact, I think he's losing. He keeps going up the racetrack. Look at this, wet the track for the 9. And Reed on his teammate Kukulon. Reed, winner of Talladega, his first ever Gatorade Cup Series triumph. And he's showing the triumph and the confidence in that 46 car up to 4th, getting by teammate Kukulon. And if we don't get a yellow flag, I think this is Fox's race to lose. He's pulled away from the battle for second. Anthony Fox gone with 16 to go. Look at that. Fitzwater again way up the track. That's higher than... Everyone's going higher than the 13. Fox has the best-selling race car right now, and it's showing. He's pulling away. Kukulon going to try and get down right there in 6th in front of Hernandez. TJ Henley's joined the party of the 23 to the top 10, trying to get by Trey Ray. And Jonathan Beaver just by him as well. Broju trying to get there. As Mendes and Stapleton ballots at the top 10. Look at the damage to the 47. He's still going. Marcus Sanchez started at the back of the field. He's up inside the top 20. And Garcia's trying to fend off some drivers. Most of the Chasers have had bad days so far here today. Fox out in front. Fenway grabs second for Fitzwater. 14 to go. The 13 now trying to close in on the 38 of Fox to turn 1. And I think Fenway will be a better... Oh, he slipped the racetrack too. 13 went wide through 1 and 2. Fox, I think, pulled away. 13 laps to go at the start-finish line for Anthony Fox. Fitzwater under attack from J.J. Reed. The 46 going to move to 3rd right there, getting by. Max Anderson looking 3 wide, the A3. 13 laps to go in Iowa. Does anyone have anything for points leader? Anthony Fox out in front. Fox ran really low that time, but J.J. Reed as well ran lower. I think the 46 gained a little bit down the back. We'll see. Sliding up the racetrack for Reed. He was a little bit lower than the 38. How about the 9 slicing under? 3 wide for 3rd. Can Reed try and pull away now? It's the thing Reed needed to see right there. Them go 3 wide. He can try and now pull away in 2nd and just focus ahead in the 38. Don't focus behind. Fox and Reed both go to the racetrack. They race pretty much the similar distance as they were last lap down the back. They're still bound for 3rd. Anderson trying to get by Roman Fenway. Yellow flag is in the air. 5th caution. Dale Lighting has stopped on the front stretch. And that's not what Fox wanted to see. A restart with under 10 to go in Iowa for our points leader to deal with out in front. Lightning with some sort of mechanical issues put the 47 out of the race. Another one of our chasers with issues in Iowa. Let's go see what happened. Big time mechanical issue for Dale Lightning racing inside the top 15. We'll just show this in real speed because there's no real reason to slow it up right here. Entering turn 3 and 4. Something breaks on the 47, slow in the middle of the field. Cars going high and low. Scraped with some. Trying to get up out of the way, and they figured maybe I should get low instead. Look at that. Oh, car sliding off the corner trying to get by the 47. They'll get down and whatever it was that was the issue on the 47, it made him stop on the apron of the racetrack. That was a dangerous spot to be stopped. Caution had to fly, and it did, and that's not what Fox wanted to see. A restart for the 38 to deal with, and it's going to come with under 10 to go in the Advanced Auto Parts 40. It takes 10 to go right there. Fox is out front looking for the perfect day in the Gatorade Cup Series Chase. He's the points looking to win for 15 points. This very well may be the final restart of the day. It'll be 7 laps to go in Iowa. This is 7 laps to determine the winner. Chase race number 9. Can Fox hold on for those 15 precious points? Griffin Lynn, under this caution header issue, has put the 7 out of the race. Tough break for Lynn, considering he was our race leader after, or second place after pit stops. Had to come back down pit road. It's just been a horrible day for the 7. Dale Lightning 3 laps down in 32nd. That's another spot and more points for Marshall Burrow, who's up to 26. 27 cars to settle it on the lead lap. Fox leads the way in the 38, looking to win it. JJ Reed in 2nd. Roman Fenway 3rd. Max Aronson 4th. Fitzwater in 5th. Buford, Hanley, Kukulon, Hernandez, Trey Ray in the top 10. Beck, Green, and Iowa. 7 to go. That time Reed did a better job staying with that 38. Didn't let him get too far out. 38 slides wide. Here comes the 46. Hard on the gas off the corner. He'll get down there. Side by side for the lead down the back. Reed, Fox. Fox on the outside. Reed on the inside. Reed takes the lead away. Now Fox getting 12 points. It's still good, but it's not as good as it was before the yellow. 6 laps to go in Iowa. Now Fenway for 2nd. A train on the inside trying to pass the 38 of Fox, who's continuing to fade back on the outside. Can he get in line right there? I think he's in line now. He's in line 3rd. Fenway dives into the corner, trying to get to the 46 of Reed. And Fox trying to fend off Aronson for 3rd. Any yellow flag would end it. 5 to go in Iowa. Battle for 3rd. Aronson trying to get to Fox to the inside. Reed looking for his 2nd straight Cup victory. Fenway has never won a Gatorade Cup Series race. And Reed broke that string last race at Talladega. He won his first ever Cup race. Can Fenway do the same today? Here comes Fox. Anthony Fox out line for 2nd now. Big run there for 4th. There goes Fitzwater. 4 to go in Iowa. Reed up the racetrack. There goes Fox. They go 3 wide. Fox gets behind out of the bound for 2nd now. Can Fenway get to him now? 38 on a bad entrance. He's going to slide the racetrack. There goes Fenway to the inside. He couldn't get the power down though. He had to lift. 3 to go. And they're still side by side now. 13, if he could have gotten the power down, he would have cleared. Now 38 goes way at the racetrack. Up against the wall. Reed to the inside. Contact made. 46 sideways with the 9 almost into the 13. They save it. 13 going to try and clear right there with the slide job. 2 to go this time by. Fitzwater to the inside. And look at 3 wide. JJ Reed for the lead on Fenway. 2 laps to go in Iowa. Reed and Fenway. Yellow flag is out. The race is back around. This is for the win. Reed by Fenway. Can the 13 try? Can Fitzwater try? Final quarter for JJ Reed. He broke the string last race. He never won a Gatorade Cup Series race. Well, he's a 2-time winner now. Reed wins in Iowa. Caution flag. Riley Spurgeon and Marcus Sachi involved. Carter Friesen as well. That's 3 more chasers. A horrible day for chasers will lead to an immense lead for Anthony Fox in points. He gets a top 5 out of the day. And what would have happened if we got that one final lap in? What could have happened for Fitzwater? So caution flag is out. It's over. JJ Reed coming back around. He's going to win in Iowa under the yellow flag. It's his 2nd straight Gatorade Cup Series win. And it's his 2nd win overall in the Gatorade Cup Series. Never won before Talladega. Now he wins Talladega and Iowa back-to-back. Checkered flag is out, and JJ Reed wins again in the Gatorade Cup Series. But what happened to Riley Spurgeon and Marcus Sachi, 2 chasers inside the top 15, but they both are going to get bad points days? Well, this was craziness. As we're getting down to the end of the race, every driver knew they need everything they can get. Isaac Nichols looks 4 wide through 3 and 4, and right there, the 2 Fluke Race sees this. He slides up because of the 48. They make contact. They rub into the wall with the 17, the 26. 2 also goes around. Spurgeon and Sachi spin. There's Luke Ray doing a 360. He gets going. In fact, I think he actually didn't have any net gain or net loss. I think he kind of, oh, look at Friesen there hitting the 26. I think Luke Ray actually kept positions there because he passed the 26 and the 17, but then he only lost 2 spots. So he passed 2 cars because of the spin and lost two spots. Right there. I actually lost 3 spots, so net loss of 1 for Luke Ray there because of the spin. Spurgeon hard damage. Marcus Sachi some damage. That puts him at the back of the field. And a bad points day for both those drivers. For JJ Reed's what he needed to see, as maybe if one more lap would have occurred, Fitzwater would have gotten to him. Reed wins the race in Iowa, his second straight. Let's go see the finish results. Here are the finish results from the Advanced Auto Parts 400 at the Iowa Speedway. We had 6 caution flags for 21 laps here today, with 15 lead changes among 9 different drivers. JJ Reed reigns supreme, leading 5 laps. It's his second straight Gatorade Cup Series win. Second place for Zachary Fitzwater Sr., third Roman Fenway, fourth Jonathan Beefer, and the dominant car of the day, Anthony Fox. 28 of the 60 laps led for the 38, ends up in 5th and extends the points lead. He has a massive gap over second on back now. 6th place for TJ Hanley, 7th for Max Anderson, Kukulon 8th, 9th for Derek Hamill, and Anthony Hernandez rounding out the top 10 to 4. 11th for Edwin Mendez, 12th for Trey Rainey, Nathan Stapleton 13th, 14th Levi Shones, Scott Gregory 15th, they have Luke Rain 16th, Steve Morgan 17th, Riley Sprutubin 18th, 19th Patrick Smith, and Marcus Sanchi rounding out the top 20. How about that? Inside the top 20, we only had 4 chasers, only 1 finished inside the top 10, that was Anthony Fox. Stapleton 13th, Sprutubin 18th, and Sanchi in 20th. Even though the 26th and the 17th spun, they didn't really lose much. I mean, they still got 10 and 9 points respectively. So, I mean, not too bad, even though they spun around there. Richardson, Kishan end out the cars on the lead lap, 21st and 22nd. Adam Garcia in 23rd, 24th relap right. Marshall, even though it wasn't a great points day, he's way behind Anthony Fox. 25th could have been a lot worse from 95 with the damage he had bound for the lead. Ryan Breimer in 26th, Isaac Nichols in 27th, Carson Bowers 28th, Carter Freeze in DNF but still got 29th, and Justin Zedell 30th with Jeff Wright 31st, Dale Lightning 32nd, and these cars for sure were out. Lynn, Jefferson, Charles Bois, Nanico, Mills, Yepes, Seaman, Sampson, Luigi, and Michael Gregory. At the right side of the point standings, Anthony Fox is gone in terms of the points race. 79 points for him. He has 11 points up over the tie for second. That is Riley Spurlotube and Marshall Burrows. They are still within a race of the points lead. However, they need 38 to fumble in these final 3 races. Currently 11-point lead for Anthony Fox. 4th in points is Jose Mills. He is a whole 14 points behind. And 5th in points is now Marcus Sachi. He is 17 points behind. So how about that? How far back some of these drivers are. Drivers that are kind of just out of it right now. Nathan Stapleton, Carter Friesen, Adam Garcia, along with Dale Lightning in the 47. The drivers that are at the bottom still trying to fend off each other to try and not be last. That's obviously Griffin Lynn and Riley Sampson. So 3 races remain in the chase for the championship. Chicagoland, Rockingham, and Homestead. Can Fox fend them all off? It's been a great chase for the 38 drivers so far. He has to fend them off for 3 more races, and he will be a Gatorade Cup Series champion. He has the gap to do it. The question is, does he have the cars and the performance to get it done in Season 10? We'll find out in the next 3 races. Next race is going to Chicagoland for the Gatorade 400. I will see you guys then.